Here we go. Let's do a little bit more working. Here we're going to solve equations through condensing. Okay, so when we're looking at these problems, they're equations because they have an equal sign. Okay, we're going to go look at the problem and realize that, especially on this first one, when we look at it, there are the word log written 2 times on the same side of the equal sign. We do not like that. Anytime we see log more than once on the same side of the equal sign, we need to condense the problem before we solve it. All right, so that's true on number 1 here. It says log base 4 of x minus 6 minus log base 4 of 3 is equal to 1. So because we see log 2 times, we are going to condense it. So by condensing, we mean write log base 4 just 1 time instead of twice. So I've done that. I wrote log base 4. Now I'm going to condense x minus 6. So I'm going to write that. X minus 6. It says minus here. Remember what that minus sign does. When I have a minus sign, it means divided by. It means the second thing is going to go on bottom. X minus 6 divided by the second log here, which just tells me 3. So x minus 6 divided by 3 is all equal to 1. So again, we looked at the problem. We recognized that log base 4 was written here 2 times. So we condensed it to make it just 1 log. We took the x minus 6 on top here, divided by, since it was minus, the 3 because it came second. It's all equal to 1. So now that we look at this problem, we've got log written on one side of our equal sign. If we have log on one side and not the other, the way we solve that problem is by doing first, last, second. So when I look at this problem here, I have a log on one side and not the other, so I'm going to make it 4 to the first is equal to that mess. 4 to the first is equal to x minus 6 all over 3. By doing first, last, second, now I do not have log anymore in my problem. So now I'm going to solve it. So 4 to the first is just 4. This side is divided by 3 here. So to get rid of that divided by 3, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Cancel. 12 is equal to x minus 6. I'm going to finish by adding 6 to both sides. X is 18. That is my final answer. We condensed it. We then did first, last, second, since log was written on one side, and then we used our algebra skills from there to solve the rest of the way. X was equal to 18. All right, second problem here. Second problem here, same idea, solving the equation. So when I first look at this problem, I see I have log twice on the same side. So since I have log written on the same side twice, I need to condense. So log base 8. These two things here, I'm taking this thing, and it says plus, so think about what plus means. With logs here, plus means I'm multiplying x plus this. So I'm really going to multiply the two things in blue. So I'm going to take x times x and x times 8. So I get x squared plus 8x. I put them together. It's like I multiply x times x plus 8. Great, I've done that. Now I'm going to work on the other side. There's no condensing to do. It just says log base 8 of 20. So I didn't condense anything on the other side. Over here, I put it together and make it just 1. Over there, it's the same. Look what I have now. I've got log base 8. I've got equal to log base 8. After you have condensed, if you then have log base 8 on both sides, or log base whatever on both sides, you can cancel. All right, so I can cancel this and this. Now I have x squared plus 8x is 20. Look at that problem. All right, I can't just subtract it. That doesn't help me. Subtracting 8x doesn't help me. It is a quadratic equation. I've got an x squared, I've got an x to the first, and I've got a number, so I need to get everything on the same side. So I'm going to subtract 20, x squared plus 8x minus 20 is all equal to 0. Now I'm going to try to factor. I'm going to think to myself, what two things multiply together to get me negative 20? What multiplies to get me negative 20? Well, 10 and 2. I need to get positive 8, so it's going to be positive 10 and negative 2. And then I'm going to solve. X is equal to negative 10 and positive 2. That is my final answer. Look back, see if that makes sense to you. If you have questions, come and talk to me. We will discuss these more in the future.